watching
Big Summer Blowout.
Big Summer. Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
We are the Binge Warmers. My name is Hopper. This is Steven.
Yeah, but you have to call me Nighthawk.
You have to call me Dragon.
Is it just Dragon?
I don't know.
See, no one remembers it. I was talking to Redmo and Brody the other day. Shout out to you guys. And we said Nighthawk, and I was like, and Brody said like a dragon slayer breathing fire or something like that. I said, okay, but like, what is it?
I think it's more subtle
I don't
than
know.
that.
Yeah, it is.
But
we're like, I don't know what it is.
Anyway, speaking of big scary dragons,
Editor will put it up on the screen.
Why?
You're like, no.
I think I did that in another video, maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Speaking of dragons, we're talking about the legendary Monsterverse Kaijus. So we're gonna rank, or I guess tier.
Not to be mistaken with Kaiju, the bald
he's
cancer
the scariest
guy.
one of all.
You think he has alopecia?
No, he's not got
Or has he
cancer.
got,
He's
like-
just a bratty child. What are you talking about?
He's got Hodgkin's lymphoma.
One time, I used to work at a Sam's Club, and all the employees were talking about that show and how annoying the kid was. And I was like, yeah, he's kind of stupid and he sucks. And they're like, well, he has cancer. And I'm like, no, he doesn't.
He's just Asian.
That's an internet meme. No, he's not Asian.
With a name like Kaiju.
He's as white as it gets. Have you seen him?
Asian people are white, buddy.
We're losing the thread big time.
We are.
Speaking of Asian people.
Kaijus. They really love fucking up New York. I mean,
Tokyo.
I almost said Toyota.
Toyota-thon. Godzilla says, no, I'm a Hyundai man myself.
What is it? Honda Holidays?
Anyway, we're not gonna mention many of like the Toho Godzilla characters. Like I know Baragon's a big one that they haven't brought into the Monsterverse yet.
No, yeah, these are all the American Monsterverse ones from like Kong Skull Island, Godzilla, Godzilla 2, Godzilla 3.4.
We should be Godzilla remix fully loaded, whatever it is.
Another day to Godzilla hard.
We should also note that we're not doing anything from the comics. There's like comics and
there's a bunch of kaijus. We be here all
animes
day.
and stuff. I mean, we've already got too many because some of the ones on here I don't even remember very well.
The squid, I have no idea where that's from.
It's from Skull Island. Remember he eats it?
Oh, he does. He's just it's in the lake. He goes, calamari.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Yeah.
We got Godzilla first off.
S tier instantly.
Let's talk about it though, right?
No, it's then undebatable.
I feel like he gets beat in every movie. Like he wouldn't win without outside help.
Okay, in the first Godzilla, he beats both of the Mutos by himself.
I think he needs help, doesn't he?
Who helps him?
Didn't Aaron Taylor Johnson shoot something at the guys or something?
No.
See, when's the last time you watched the movie? I don't remember.
He distracts them a little bit.
I think he would lose in that one. I think he would lose definitely without the help of the atom bomb in the second one. Remember the?
If you don't put Godzilla in S tier, I'm not doing this channel anymore.
Okay, we'll put him in S tier because it's named after him. But I guess if that's the only mark.
Are you trying to go him lower than that?
No, I'm just saying he's kind of a loser. Like he doesn't do much
not.
in this version.
You're capping right now.
Just okay. If Kong wasn't there at the end of that movie, he would have gotten beat by
It's because of Kong. He
Mechagodzilla.
was so weak to begin. He fought Kong for 3 days straight.
I mean, we can argue that. 3 days. He fought him for like 20 minutes, and he won. By the way,
one of the fights, he'd been fighting him the whole movie.
he fought him twice.
3 times. It was 3 times.
And he beat the crap out of him the first time. He was in his element in the water.
Yeah, he was drowning that motherfucker.
Anyway. Yeah, S is fine. I mean, he's very iconic, and he's sort of why we're here in the first place.
Exactly.
But I don't know. It just seems like he would be more unstoppable. I get we need dramatic stakes, and we need to have like a little moment where we think he's about to die.
You're losing my friendship slowly.
I'm just saying. You think about it. I'm right. I'm not saying anything wrong here. This is the female. No, this is the male. No, the female, because the male can fly. I think.
Yeah.
They're
I would
fine.
put the female in B.
Yeah, I'm gonna say B. We'll probably put the male in like C.
No, I was gonna put him in A because he could fly.
Oh, I don't know. He's kind of like a little.
He's kind of like a simp, honestly.
Doesn't he come back? Do we want to do C?
Yeah, put him in C. Fuck that bitch. I really did not like the Mutos that much.
I gotta be honest. Yeah, I think they were just kind of fill-in villains.
Yeah. Oh.
Fill-in villains.
Fill-in villains.
They were. I mean, they weren't. They were kind of. I think they were afraid to use anything besides like just Godzilla, and we'll do something new. We want him fighting a monster because that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
But it's also like we don't want to, we don't want to go too crazy with it. Before we get too far into the video, just remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what your favorite kaiju from the legendary Monsterverse is, and what's your favorite?
Is that Is that what it's called? Legendary Monsterverse?
Well, Legendary produces the films, but then I think it's just called the Monsterverse.
What would mine be?
Mine's Kong. I think I love anytime Kong shows up. I'm like, that's my boy, my goat.
Ghidorah is kind of a G.
He is pretty good.
Yeah.
I love specifically this iteration of
I'm going
Ghidorah,
to say
too.
Ghidorah, probably.
Let's go to Ghidorah. I think
Ghidorah is S tier.
You could make the claim.
He's
from
literally
S-tier.
from outer space, and he bodies all the kaijus on Earth.
What's funny is like in the Toho like original continuity of Godzilla, like 90% of them are from space.
Oh, really?
Like Mechagodzilla's from space.
How? Who built him?
Aliens. It was like aliens trying to confuse the Earth to think Godzilla's bad again. This is when Godzilla's like a hero.
Yeah.
And they wanted, and like the producers of the movie and the director and whoever was like, oh, we want Godzilla to destroy some buildings. What are we doing?
Yeah.
He hadn't destroyed buildings in like 20 years. And so they're like, let's just put in Godzilla that has like a robot skeleton, and he was made by aliens, and this whole thing.
Interesting.
But of course, there's other interpretations. But a lot of aliens come from outer space in the Toho. It's just the easy explanation.
Yeah.
Or like underground or some crap like they've been dormant in the earth, like sort of like this.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Mechagodzilla since we were talking about him. Ghidorah. Total S, right?
Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that Ghidorah is S tier.
3 heads. He can regenerate. He's got the lightning.
Oh.
He's like a
Insane
storm.
lightning.
He's like a moving storm.
Oh, we need to rewatch those movies quick.
Without a doubt, the best part of that film, I think.
Oh man,
he's so good.
Ghidorah.
And he's kind of like draining Godzilla at the end of it.
Yeah.
He could totally
he was
have
eating his gussy.
wiener. We're going to talk now about Mechagodzilla, who is an offspring of sorts to King Ghidorah. Here's my thing. He's not in it very much at all.
Yeah.
But he is the driving conflict for Godzilla in the film.
Yeah. I would say A.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like his little tail. That's new. In this version.
Yeah.
Spinning tail.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like red lasers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is Rodan.
Oh, Rodon's got to be A tier.
Yeah, I love him.
The only reason he loses is because Ghidorah is just so epic.
Epic. I would love a Godzilla Rodan fight, but I think Rodan.
I would love that fight so much.
I think Rodan knows because at the very end of the movie, he's like Godzilla thinks he's about to start up again, and then he just kind of like bows. Yeah. But yeah, the volcano stuff is all super cool.
God,
I love that he's like a demon kind of character.
Yes, dude, sick.
Kong. Does Kong reach S, or do we not think so?
What do you think? I think it's criminal not to put the 3 in S. I
think these are the 3.
Just because they've got main
tiers.
character energy.
Well, Kong too, man. I mean, like the history of Kong in American cinema. He's like the first, all. I don't know that for a fact, but he's like the first memorable, all prop character.
Yeah.
Like he was a claymation thing at first, and then he just. Also, there's so many iterations. Like it's hard to not love Kong in general, but this specific Kong really feels like he's got a sadness behind him. Like he's really like the last of his species, and he's just like fighting for now until we get orangutans in the next one or whatever.
All right, who's this next one?
Those
are the flyers, right?
Leaf. I think it's called the Leaf Wing or something. It's from Skull Island. It's the one that Tom Hiddleston chops up with a samurai sword.
Probably a C or D tier, honestly.
They're pretty small. I don't think they deserve because I mean, really.
If Tom Hiddleston could chop them up.
Yeah, if Loki's doing it, who else could not do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're okay. Like that's a cool scene.
Yeah.
A lot of people say like, oh, this shouldn't be in a movie. Like this is like an anime scene. It's like, yeah, it's awesome. What are you talking about?
Cool. Shut up.
Shut up.
Get out of here. Obviously, this isn't for you.
This isn't for you. This little mammoth guy is for me, though. Look at him. He's pretty cool.
I love the mammoth a lot more than I should.
He's only in it like maybe a total of like 1 minute.
He's not even that long.
Yeah,
it's maybe like 20 seconds.
If you looked up only mammoth footage.
You see him just walking, and I'm like, that guy's cool.
He's kind of got like this cool like double jointed like foot thing.
Yeah, and he like bows the Kong at the end and just walks away.
And he's this mammoth, but he doesn't have a snout. Like he doesn't have a long nose.
I put him at B.
You think B? Well, he didn't do anything.
He's sick as you don't have to do anything when you're a bad mother.
I don't know why he should go B, but I for some reason feel it. Like,
yeah.
We need a standalone of the mammoth.
Yeah.
Listen here, Legendary. If you're listening
Manny the Mammoth.
No, it's just called the
Ray
mammoth.
Romano just starts talking.
Hey, Deborah, I'm gonna destroy the world over here, Deborah.
That's a little Arnold.
Mothra.
Mothra is C, if not D.
I love Mothra in like the Toho continuity because she has so much more to do.
Yeah.
In this one, she doesn't have a lot to do.
Honestly,
Like, she's only in one movie.
D-tier.
But I do like the...
She's just there to die and give Godzilla energy.
That's what she does a lot of the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd say D.
You think D, though? You think
her
she's
the
all the way
D.
bad?
Give her the D.
But they call her the Queen of the Monsters. Kind of unwarranted, by the way. She doesn't do much, but they call her the Queen of the Monsters. I could break for C since we've got a lot of crappy ones coming up.
Yeah.
You want to do C?
Yeah, we'll do C then.
Just because of her design is good.
Yeah.
And she had like the way her little cry is very iconic.
Yeah.
And I like this. It's pretty. She's pretty. This one's called the Mommy Longlegs,
which is creepy. They think it's bamboo in the movie.
Yeah,
and he's just impaling
It's
them.
a great scene.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly one of the most effective scenes in that movie, I think. They're just going through, and it's like this open area, so you think you can see whatever is coming. And then, like, out of nowhere, they look, and their friend has been impaled by bamboo.
Dude. Oh.
And it's like everyone's confused for a second, and you look up, and it's like, that's a big fucking spider.
Yeah.
And it's got these little crabby claws,
too.
Like
Creepy looking. Kong was a great movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That may be up there. It's like I think Godzilla and Kong takes it, but that might be the second favorite.
Yeah.
It's
D though, honestly.
Yeah, it didn't do much. I mean,
and the scale of the kaijus, it's kind of small.
If they can kill it with machine guns, it's probably not the best.
Yeah,
monster.
For sure. But it's cool.
This one is called the Shorilla, I think, or the Skilla. I don't care enough. The editor will put it on screen, I guess.
Oh my god, I don't want to do that.
You don't have to, bitch.
I'm the editor.
So this one's like the other one at the end of the Kong King of the Monsters, or Godzilla King of the Monsters. It just kind of bows.
Oh yeah, it was just walking.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like.
He's not a mammoth. D
tier. I'll put him. We really put the crabby spider guys in the.
Get him out of here.
Get him the hell out of here.
All right, so that one is the one that Godzilla or Kong fights when he first goes into the core.
No, this one's actually the one that is attacking them when they're trying to like leave. I think like they're in that temple. It's like their vulture.
Oh
bats.
yeah.
They have a certain name. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put them in D.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're very small.
Oh, got you.
You know, because
in the world of kaijus, if you're small, why are you a kaiju? Go home.
I don't even know if they count.
Just be a wild animal at that point.
Well, speaking of wild animals, they got this little buffalo guy.
He's D.
Yeah, I like him though.
He's neat looking, but he's no mammoth.
I like that Kong Skull Island has monsters that don't want to attack people.
They're just chilling.
Like he's just a big buffalo. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like him, but
takes a lot more grass to eat.
Doesn't do
Imagine
much.
what he tastes like.
I'm sure the Skullcrawler's got a mouthful.
I'd eat him. I'll cut him up.
Make a little stew.
Cook him.
This is the one that was fighting Kong.
Yes, I would put that in B, if not A.
I'll go B. I like him.
His look.
He's a snake with wings.
Yeah, he looks like a face hugger a little bit too.
A little bit, but he's huge. I mean,
he's massive.
He wraps his big wings around Kong at one point.
Yeah.
Another Kong-centered alien or kaiju.
Just because ocean monsters are scary, I'm gonna say C for him.
I go C. I like the Old Boy reference when he's like eating a live little like octopus. That's a direct reference to the movie Old Boy.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I think C's fine. I mean, he puts up a little bit of a fight, but like you see it afterwards, and Kong just like sits down, like he's like that was nothing to him. You know? Yeah. This little bug thing just gets up and walks around. It's probably D, right?
Yeah, D tier, easy.
I like him though.
Yeah.
I like his design.
I hope we get some new kaijus in the new one. I know we're getting like the monkeys, but I want a new one. Give me something new.
I want like a Gigan or something.
Yeah.
You know Gigan?
No.
Okay. He's a big fish bird alien with hook hands and a buzzsaw that comes out of his chest.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I want that.
Once you see him, you'll be like, oh, that's exactly what he is.
It's like Chainsaw Man.
He's basically Chainsaw Man. A lot of the times he'll have like his hooks will shoot out and they'll have like a chain attached to him.
Oh my god.
And sometimes they even have like a little chainsaw thing
going.
Like,
yeah, I want him.
Chest.
What's his name? Raiden?
Gigan. He's people call him the Boba Fett of the Godzilla universe because he's just like he's here sometimes, but he's not. But then he'll show up in a movie, but he's not the main villain. He'll like be a supporting side villain or something. Love him.
I'm with it.
He's always an alien too. Speaking of.
So what is this?
This is the ant that John C. Reilly mentions in Kong Skull Island. There's a noise and he goes, "You hear that? It's a big ant."
And then it pans to this thing?
No.
Oh.
You just hear the noise.
So we never actually see this creature?
This is like the comic drawing.
Put him in D.
Okay. I just thought it was funny that John C. Reilly's like, "Hear that? Big ant." Okay, the skull crawlers are next. You think A for sure?
Just because of the mama skull crawler. The
skull demon?
Yeah.
Which I did not add on here, but they're basically the same.
It's the same thing, so we'll just count that as
I like A. I think it's a great design. It's like a snake with arms, with legs.
Yeah.
It's got people. There was a thing saying that they were inspired by Cubones because they have like a skull kind of a.
Oh yeah.
But I think the director said that was false. But I like the idea that it
Yeah, well, the director's wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
What is this thing?
This is Doug.
Oh. No.
You don't like Doug, bro?
Who is he?
Doug.
Refresh. If you say Doug one more time.
You didn't see Doug, King of the Monsters? Play the clip, editor. He's a big lizard. He just like looks happy. I don't know. He's very funny.
Put his ass in C right now.
No, he's S for sure.
He is not S.
Okay, what about B?
No. Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, because the mammoth is here. I was about to say, come on, we're ranking both of them.
I literally saw the mammoth and said, okay, fine. That's exactly why I did that.
Man, I love these tier list videos, don't you? Anyway, so this is our ranking of, or our tier list of the Godzilla kaijus. I'm hoping for more legacy Godzilla characters to make it their way over. Megalon? They're two different characters. I think Megalon is a sea monster.
Megadon's the mammoth.
No. Megadon's a big bug that lives underground.
That makes no sense.
I know. I want to see King Caesar. I want to see I want to see Jet Jaguar. I want to see the Smog Monster show up. That would be a very effective movie in 2025. Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster remade. You know what I mean?
I can't take you seriously.
These are all real things, by the way.
Yeah, honorary mention, by the way. I wanted to include him. Hopper said no, but the Kaiju from Cloverfield.
Yeah.
I'd put him in A tier.
You don't really see him that much, though.
That's part of the allure.
I like that movie, but that's a dumb-looking monster.
It's not.
I think everything looks like that, too. Like, everything after Cloverfield, which maybe means it's a good design, since everything copied it.
He looks a lot like the Muto.
Yeah, he does. I think people were saying that when it first came out.
Yeah.
Where would you put the Cloverfield guy in this?
I said A.
I like the idea that he's a little baby that's looking for his mama.
Well, we saw the mama in the Paradox one.
Was it the mama, or was that just the mama?
I mean, the mama broke head in the clouds.
She did break head, huh?
She was big.
We should get another Cloverfield thing. I don't know
Big girl.
What's taking. What are they doing?
They lost wherever they were going with it.
I guess the third one was not very good.
None of them really. The first two, but the problem was he wanted them to be like Twilight Zone movies.
Yeah.
But then they wanted a connected universe, and he was like, I don't want to do that.
J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, he was like, I want them all to be a little open ended, and you not know what was real or not.
Yeah.
But then with Paradox, he tied it back into the first one, and her breaking the paradox gave the first movie and the second movie why they were so crazy.
Yeah, but the second movie too doesn't really work. I think that falls apart at the end when it turns like there is aliens.
Yeah, well, it's the aliens. They came there from the paradox.
It's sort of a reverse twist though, because you think John Goodman is crazy and like that's the ending of the movie, but then there's a reverse twist and it's like, oh, there actually is aliens, which is kind of cool. I don't know.
I like both outcomes because he's crazy regardless.
Oh yeah, he's bad.
Yeah.
If they had done it differently, I don't like the way that like. It wasn't the most like satisfying alien fight, I guess, at the end.
No, it wasn't. It kind of just felt tacked on.
It did feel tacked on. Anyway, this is our ranking list. Let us know what you want to rank in the comments, maybe, or put in a tier list. I keep saying ranking, but
tell us if you would switch anything, move anything. Hopper's over here trying not to put Godzilla in S tier. What do you think about that?
I'm just telling you, man.
And tell us about Doug. How do you like Doug?
Doug is the best character, bro. I don't even think you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
We put him in
B. For you, not me.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.